Hello guys, welcome to Prominent Education. This is noun part 1 video. This is part 1 video, so we will start with very basic things. In this video, we will discuss what is noun and what are the different types of noun. And also we will discuss the rules attached with those types. By moving part by part, we will discuss some advanced rules that are asked in the examination and that will help you in your examination. So let's start this video. Noun. What is noun? A noun is a naming word. Noun is a naming word means whenever a name given to any word, it comes under the category of noun. A noun is a name of anything or I should say everything. Whatever present around yourself in your surrounding comes under the category of noun. Could be anything. It could be anything that you can see. It could be anything that you can't see. Everything is noun. Now let's see the example. John, car, students. These are the examples of noun. So let's discuss what are the types of noun. This is a very basic category. So in basic category, noun can be divided in 5 parts. The first one is proper noun. The second one is common noun. The third is collective noun. The fourth one is material noun, and the last is your abstract noun. These are the very basic classification. Noun can also be classified in different ways and different types that we will discuss in other part. In this video, we will discuss the detailed analysis of these types. So now let's start. Proper noun. What is proper noun? A proper noun is a particular name of something. So name of something is called as a proper noun. As you can see the example, John, Jackie, Delhi. John is a name of a boy, so it could be proper noun. Jackie, it could be a name of a person, or it could be a name of your pet dog. So this is also comes under the category of proper noun. Now Delhi. Delhi is a name of a city, so it is also a proper noun. Let's discuss some rules. First letter is always capital. The first letter of proper noun is always capital, as you can see, Delhi, Jackie and John. It is singular and hence takes singular verb. The proper noun is always singular and takes singular verb. Generally, article does not come before it. We do not use article before proper noun in general. Let's see the example. The first example is Delhi is a popular city. As I said, the first letter should always be capital. Delhi here is D is small here, so this sentence is wrong. Now the next sentence is Delhi are a popular city. So I have just said that it is singular and takes singular verb. Are is plural here, so this sentence is also wrong. A Delhi is a popular city. If something written like this, I have told you article, we generally do not use article with them, so this sentence is also wrong. Now the correct sentence is Delhi is a popular city. Delhi is a popular city. This sentence follows all our 3 rules that we have discussed. We have not used article before it. The article A here is for city, not for Delhi, so this sentence is grammatically correct. Now the next rule is if a place name denotes a team, suppose we say England team, Australian team, England team, New Zealand team, that, so it becomes plural. Then at that condition it becomes plural and gets plural verb, and articles come before the name of the place. In this situation, article can be used. So as you can see the example, Australia is bowling first. We are talking about team Australia. So this sentence is wrong because it is not following our rules. First I said you can use article before it. So this is article that we have used before Australia and it is plural. So plural auxiliary verb we have used. So this sentence is grammatically correct. Now Generally, a study subject is singular. Study subject is considered as a singular and gets singular verb. Example, you can see physics are a difficult subject. Physics, mathematics, they contain s after them, but after having s it looks like they are plural, but they are not plural, they are always singular. So here we have used are, which is wrong, so this sentence is wrong. The correct sentence would be physics is a difficult subject, so this sentence is correct. Now if a study subject is possessed by someone, so if a person is having the possession of a subject or any publication is having that possession, then at this condition it becomes plural and gets plural verb. Suppose you can see the example, the mathematics of RS publication is difficult. I have previously told you that subject is considered to be singular, but this rule is based on possession. So RS publication have possession on mathematics, so this is plural and hence it will take a plural verb. This is here is wrong because it is singular. The correct sentence would be the mathematics of RS publication are difficult. This is your correct sentence. Now we will discuss common noun. What is common noun? This is the second type of noun. Common noun is a name generally given to caste of community. So whenever a name represents the entire caste, it comes under the category of common noun. You can see the example, pen. Pen here will represent all categories of pen. Fountain pen, dot pen, everything. Car will represent every car. Dog will represent the entire dog community. Whether boy and girl, they will represent all community of boy and girl. Now discuss some rules about common noun. A common noun can be singular or plural. Common noun are free to be singular or plural. Generally a common noun singular number does not comes without article. This is very important rule. Boy is honest if written like this, so this is wrong because a common noun singular always comes with article. So the correct sentence would be the boy is honest. You will have to use article the before it. So this sentence is correct. Now generally article is avoided before a common noun plural number. So whenever common noun is plural, articles are not used. So if it is written like this, boys are honest, this boys is plural, we have not used article, so this sentence is correct. Now discuss collective noun. What is the collective noun? A collective noun is a special noun of groups or a collection. So whenever a name given to any collection, any group, it comes under the category of collective noun. Suppose we say people, public, furniture. People is a group of persons, public is also a group of person, furniture is also contains some sofas or your beds, that is comes under the category of furniture. Now jury is a group of members who takes decisions. Now it can also be divided into three parts. This collective noun also falls under the category of three parts. The first part is generalizing collective noun, the second part is group collective noun, and the third part is distributive collective noun. What are these types? Let's discuss. Now generalizing collective noun. So a collection made of different kinds of members. Take special attention, different kind of members when are arranged in a singular quantity like collected in a group, they are called generalizing collective noun. Suppose I say furniture. Furniture, if I say it contains sofa, beds, these are all different, but in a single manner we say furniture. When we talk about scenery, it contains hills, rivers, mountains, but in a single unitary way we call it scenery. So this is also your generalizing collective noun. When we talk about machinery, it contains different type of machines doing different things, but in a singular way we call it machinery. So this also comes under the category of generalizing collective noun. When we talk about jewelry, jewelry comes like necklace, rings, a lot of things. This in a singular way called as jewelry. So it also comes under the category of generalized collective noun. Now let's see different rules. It is singular and gets singular verb. So generalizing collective noun is singular and gets singular verb. We do not use s or es to make it plural. Okay, we do not use s or es with them. So if a sentence is written like this, the furniture are very old. I have told you it is singular and hence takes singular verb. This is plural, so this sentence is wrong. The furnitures is very old. I have told you s or es are not used with them. So here es is used, s is used with them, so this is also wrong. The correct sentence would be the furniture is very old. We have not used s or es with them and we have also used singular verb with them, so this sentence is very correct. Now study group collective noun. Now what is group collective noun? A collection that is made of same kinds of members. So the group which contains the same kind of members is called as your group collective noun. Suppose example, you can see people, public, cattle, peasantry, cavalry. People and public represent the group of persons, cattle represents ox and bulls, peasantry is your group of farmers, cavalry are the group of people who are experts in horse riding. Now it is plural, so group collective noun is plural and gets plural verb. Very important, s or es are not used with them, and with group collective nouns we do not use s and es to make it plural. Example, you can see the peasantry of this village is very laborious. Now peasantry, I have told you, group of farmers. The peasantry of this village is very laborious. I have told you it is plural and gets plural verb. Is singular here, so it is wrong. So this entire sentence is wrong. The peasantry of this village are very laborious. This is correct sentence because peasantry here is plural and we have used a plural auxiliary verb. Now distributive collective noun. What is distributive collective noun? A collection that the members are either anonymous. Anonymous means they have same opinion, they have same decision, or different in their opinion. So means we do not know whether they are anonymous or they are different in opinion. There is no certainty of it, then it is called distributive collective noun. Like jury, if I say jury, the jury can be anonymous in one decision or can be divided in their decision. Like committee, some members have some different decisions, some members will have some different decisions. So committee is also comes under the category of distributive collective noun. Then we talk about parliament. Parliament, when we say Lok Sabha and Raj Sabha, this is also comes under the category of distributive collective noun because in the parliament, in some bill they can have an unanimous decision or sometimes they can have different opinions. Now let's study some rules about it. If its members are anonymous, anonymous means they are having only one decision, it becomes singular and gets singular verb. Like the committee have not taken a bold decision in their case. So this is wrong here because we are talking about single decision. So this is wrong here. This committee will be singular when it is anonymous. So has would be used. So this sentence is wrong while this sentence is correct. Now if a member are different in opinion, so if a member of a committee are different in opinion, it becomes plural and gets plural verb. Example, you can see the committee has not taken any decision in their case. So there the committee has different opinion. Has we have used here, so has is wrong here because the committee are divided in their opinion, so it would become plural and plural helping verb would used. So this sentence is correct while this sentence is wrong. S and es does not come with it. S and es does not come with it to make it plural. Now we will discuss material noun. A noun that is either measured or weighed but cannot be counted is called as your material noun. So the quantity which you cannot represent in number comes under the category of material noun. Like water, you cannot say 1 water, 2 water. Sugar, you cannot say 1 sugar, 2 sugar. They can be measured. A 1 bowl of rice or 2 bowl of rice, you can say like this. So this comes under the category of your material noun. Let's discuss some rules of material noun. It is singular and gets singular verb. Material noun is always kept as singular and hence it takes a singular verb. Article does not come before it. We do not use article before them. So examples, you can see water are colorless if written like this. I have already told you it is singular, takes singular verb. So this sentence is wrong here. Water is colorless, I have already told you we do not use article with them. So a water is colorless is also wrong. The correct sentence would be water is colorless. Water is colorless is correct because it is following both our rules. We have not used article before it and the verb that we have used is also singular. Now drags. Drags is the only material noun that is plural and gets plural verb. So if this is exception, drags is lying aside the road if it is a sentence like this. So this sentence is wrong because drags is plural. So you will have to use plural helping verb. So this sentence is wrong while the second sentence is correct. Now we will discuss abstract noun. Abstract nouns are those nouns which you cannot see or which you cannot touch. They can only be feel. So abstract noun is the name of one's feeling. So if one's feeling is called as abstract noun. Like honesty, you cannot see honesty, you cannot see goodness, you cannot see brotherhood, but you can feel it. Now we will discuss some rule. It is singular and gets singular verb. The abstract noun is also singular and also always gets singular verb. Generally article does not come with it. We do not use article with abstract nouns. Now if example is written like this, brotherhood are a great quality. I have already told you it is singular and takes singular verb. R is wrong here, so this sentence is wrong. A brotherhood is a great quality. I have told you we do not use article with them, so this sentence is also wrong. The correct sentence would be brotherhood is a great quality because it is following both our rules. We have not used article before it and we have used a singular helping verb, so this sentence is correct. This is all from this video. I hope you guys have liked this video. We will come up with more parts where we will discuss some advanced rules. So if you like the video, press the like button and subscribe our channel. Thank you.